Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this will be a general message. This could be past, present, or future. All my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a person with me, all that information is in the description box below, okay? I was getting mostly, just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not happening. I just feel like you guys think a specific manifestation might not be coming through, but we'll see why Spirit is saying that for you. And I grabbed that deck when I'm going to grab this deck. So yeah, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse on the bottom. I think you think something that you're really passionate about isn't going to come in, but I'm not getting that. And also, happy new moon. It's a new moon in Cancer at the time of this reading, so I hope that you did all your rituals that you've been wanting to do. But let's get straight into it. Spirit, angels, guys, good and truly for your being. Please tell me color about energy to me as I do this reading for the collective. Energy surrounding the collective, Spirit, thank you. And I know I was doing so good uploading. I was on vacation, and as soon as I got back from vacation, my schedule got all haywire. So I'm trying not to go 2 weeks without uploading a video for you guys. Because that tends to happen when I go on vacation. I've been MIA for 2 weeks or a month. Energy surrounding the collective, Spirit. We have Warrior number 2. Then we have Complicated number 11. I have Vision number 8. Have Playful number 44, Confidence number 42, and Success number 39. On the bottom we have Beauty number 40. It feels like once you really connect to your heart space, even connecting to your inner child again, it may seem hard now, but it's all gonna work out in the end, I feel. But let's see. Please give me clear honest messages for the collective space, good Spirit. Clear honest messages for the collective space, good Spirit. Thank you. Have the Lovers, Gemini energy in the reverse. Strength, Leo energy, the Knight of Wands. And strength is about heart chakra. Okay, have the 9 of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands reversed with the 5 of Pentacles. On the bottom we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Could have any of those. Ooh, and then we have the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. You can have any of those heavily in your chart. 9 of Pentacles and 9. The 3 of Swords. And 3 of Cups. 3s could be significant to you at this time. This feels like an era of recovery after something that hasn't worked out. Okay? I feel like you're stressed. So now you're going within yourself. You thought something was in alignment with your destiny. But I'm getting that energy of needing to be alone. Probably not wanting to be alone, but needing to be alone. So we're just going to see where that goes, okay? Yeah, the 4 of Wands just showed itself in the reverse. You could have disconnected or moved. Went to separation. Spirit, please clarify the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in the reverse and the theme of the reading, please. Six of Cups, 4 of Cups in the reverse. 9 of Wands. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The moon, more Pisces, also Cancer. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're in recovery right now. With the moon in the reverse, nothing is hidden. You've seen the truth in everything. Everything has come to light. I feel like you tried to build a new friendship, possibly. I'm getting friendship heavily, but you tried to build something new, and it just feels like it's unfortunate that it didn't work out. It's unfortunate that you had to make the decision to cut this off, or they may have made a decision to cut you off. But there's an air independence here, and it might just be an energy of you haven't been alone or independent on your own in a while. Yeah, I feel like you're trying your best to change your perspective on it. I think it's slowly happening. You just don't understand why it didn't work out, why you feel possibly abandoned with the 5 of Pentacles. But it feels like an energy of you were involved with this for a long time. You could have had multiple lifetimes with whatever this energy is, but you fought to make it work. You tried to see how to make it hold on, let me try to find the right words. I feel like you tried to nurture it the best that you can, because they're both handing cups over, right? And this is also energy of like handing the cup to your inner child too. You tried to change your outlook on it. You tried to change your perspective on it. But for some reason, it feels like the other energy just couldn't see the change, possibly, that you were trying to prove to them, to show them. But like, I just feel like everything was talked about, everything was aired out, and nothing was seen on the same level or had the same vision. So you were like, you know what? Since we can't build together on this, maybe it's just time to separate. Yeah. It feels like you went in circles. A karmic cycle with whatever this was, and you were constantly hurt by this, so it's like, yeah, now that I see everything more clearly, it's time to let this go. There was no growth. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Not really a missed opportunity, just no growth in it, whatever this is. Have the Lovers in the current energy reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Please clarify the Lovers in the reverse. Thank you. We have the 3 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, something flipped. Let's see. Strength, Leo energy. The Knight of Swords. There goes that Ace of Wands in the reverse. The 7 of Cups. The Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. The Chariot, Cancer energy in the reverse. And I saw the Lovers upright. The 4 of Pentacles. Why does it feel like it's given an energy of like proposing to someone and then them saying no when you really thought that they were going to say yes? That might not be the situation, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, you proposed something to someone and you thought that their heart was in it like yours with Leo in there. You thought this was going to be this grand celebration between, like, I don't know, colleagues, friends, family, whatever, but it fell through. Spirit is saying that it was rushed with the Knight of Swords. It happened too fast. It happened too swiftly. I feel like you didn't really know this energy that well. I feel like Spirit gave you so many times to tell you, like, no, this isn't for you. You weren't supposed to do that. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. But you, I'm not going to say ignored it, but you didn't see it clearly. You thought Spirit was giving you the okay for this specific situation, but it was a lie that you were telling yourself. You were letting your ego drive you here. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You wanted this so much. You were so passionate about it. But in reality, you needed to be the Queen of Cups, really trust your intuition, really be guided by that, be guided by Spirit. This was something that was a lesson for you, because instead of pouring self-love into yourself with the Lovers in the reverse, you poured it into this person. It could be very codependent energy here. but you thought that their heart was open for you. You thought that they felt the same way for you. And like I said, it's giving more so friendship to me. I don't know if you asked this person to like move in with you, or I just asked them to come celebrate something with you, but it always kept falling through is what I'm getting. And it feels like a very long term situation, or it could just be like you guys had multiple past lives together, and this is something that you've been going through with this energy for many lifetimes. But there's an air of rejection here, that they were always going to reject you, like they were always going to fall through, that they were never going to pull through and give you what you deserve. Yeah. And we have the Empress and the Emperor here, because the Empress is in this card. It feels like you thought that you guys were on the same page, that you guys were on the same frequency. In reality, it feels like you were more so giving. Yeah. You feel abandoned here. You feel like it was no equal give and take in whatever the situation was for you. This person's heart wasn't as open as yours. This person wasn't willing to give what you were willing to give. Yeah. You were full of happiness. You were full of sunshine. It feels like you were very connected to your inner child, which you were probably very in that playful energy, and they couldn't understand you or see you the way that you hoped that they would, because you thought that they were probably soul tribe. You thought that they really understood where you were coming from. It just really feels like you outgrew this situation, this relationship, whatever it is for you. I'm really getting platonic. I'm not really getting romantic. It could be someone that was your best friend, that you always thought was going to be there for you, or always understand you, and unfortunately you guys outgrew each other. In the energy surround you, we have the Strength in the reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Strength in the reverse. And the Ten of Cups. The Six of Pentacles reverse. The Moon, the Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. The King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, it feels like a mirroring energy. I feel like I don't think this energy intentionally meant to hurt you. It's just that they're not, like I said, their heart chakra is blocked. Something isn't as open as you are in this situation. They wanted to give this a real chance, but they realized that they were not giving enough, and it feels like relieving you of this burden. I feel like this energy really cares about you. I feel like this energy really loves you, but at the end of the day, they were more so focused on having fun, being in that playful, fiery energy where you were trying to level up and you were trying to be the Empress. And so I get the energy of them feeling like this has been a long time coming, and they knew that you were eventually just going to go solo dolo. Like, they really realized that you were going to be on your own. They see you in that pre-Empress energy. Or so I feel like you are an Empress energy, but this is pre-Empress energy right here. They see you growing into an Empress, and they just weren't ready. Yeah, they see you succeeding. I think whatever this energy is, I don't feel like there's love lost between you, even if it was a heated situation or like a heated argument, which I'm not getting. I feel like both sides really fought equally as hard to keep this in alignment, to keep this going. And this could just be an energy of right now, like a brief separation. But for whatever reason, it got so hard that the both of you were like, okay, I see it now. I see that it's not working. I can't give to this the way the collective wants me to, so I have to release. I have to let go. They're more so in a very young, in a very playful energy to me. Yeah, the world, they understand that this chapter may have to close between you and them. But I'm getting a lot of like platonic. I feel like this feels like an energy of two friends who thought that they were going to always be with each other. You have kids, the kids be best friends, you know, live next door to each other, you know, how you always think you and your best friend would be growing up. And something just isn't working out in the friendship at this point. But like I said, I don't feel like there's an air of argument. I don't feel like there's an air of like, I hate you, or something like that, or like nothing. I just feel like you guys understood that this was the end of the road for your friendship, that there was something that was working out for it. And I think there's a understanding here. I don't know if that's just how it went, but this is the energy that Spirit is giving me. I don't feel argument. I feel pain. I feel like I can't believe this happened. I feel alone now. But I feel like at the end of the day, there was some form of mutual understanding. Like you did all you could do. It was a good run, is what I'm getting. And the challenge, we have the Knight of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Seven of Cups. The Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. The Hermit, Temperance, the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Cups. Justice. Yeah, this is about you not going out. Like, so like I said, it feels like this energy is still in like a very young, a very like childish energy. Because I was getting inner child. I feel like you're connected to your inner child and what you want. And the way they act is very immature, but they're not connected to what their inner child needs. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't backtrack. Don't disconnect for what you're feeling on the inside. Because you see the truth. You know what you need to work on in your shadow side. You know the unhealthy habits. Spirit is saying, don't get stuck in this, because this relationship and this situation is ending for you. You have been healing. You have been doing the work. You have been balancing your masculine energy and securing yourself. Don't put that mask back on to block your feelings. Don't block yourself for getting out of balance, because you have the Emperor and the King of Cups. You are very, very secure in yourself right now. And Spirit doesn't want you to get imbalanced, to keep this energy in your life, to be very codependent on this energy. This feels just like one person growing up faster than the other. One person wants to keep going out to the bar, keep going out and drinking and while the other one just wants to go to brunch and read books or something like that. Like, there's an air of different levels of maturity here, and I feel like you've learned what you genuinely like in this point of your life. And like I said, it's just not an air of like, it's just, I don't know why I keep saying that. That might be something that you guys say, because I don't usually say words like that, but it just feels like mismatch energy. One person's frequency is a little higher than the others, and it's just sad to feel like you have to disconnect. Spirit doesn't want you to go backwards, to backpedal into this energy to keep this person around you. Like, some relationships just die out. We learn our lessons from them and that's it. Spirit doesn't want you to backpedal into that fast-paced energy, that fun energy, that wild energy that you might have had just to keep this person in your life. You know you have matured. You know you have grown. You very much stepped into balancing your masculine energy. But don't be codependent on this because you want to keep them in your life when Spirit is telling you it's time to go. Okay? Keep growing. Keep figuring out in this stage of your life what you like. They don't want you to backpedal. And the potential, we have the Nine of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Oh my gosh. Thank you. The Ace of Swords. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Queen of Swords, Injustice. That's the Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Cups, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. Excuse me, the Eight of Wands. I don't know if you guys have had the conversation with this energy yet. I think some of you may have, some of you might not have. Remember, this is a timeless reading. Some of you may have had this conversation with this person. Some of you, I feel like some of you haven't. So this is probably for the people who haven't had the conversation yet. You're going to realize while you're talking to this person why it has to be cut off. You're gonna want to keep trying to fix it. You're gonna not want to walk away. But it has to get to the point of we can't keep fighting over this. We can't keep having conflict over this. It hurts you to let this go. But you've been ignoring your intuition and the signs from Spirit long enough about this energy. Okay, yeah. You have to be very balanced in your energy here. I feel like you guys, like I said, you guys are soulmates on some type of level. Like I said, I feel like more so like platonic soulmates, not romantic soulmates. It could be a romantic situation. Just take it how it resonates for you. That this could be an energy of trying to date your best friend and realizing it's not going to work out, you know, because some people do that. You guys, I feel like too much alike with the King and Queen of Swords. So you're going to understand, you're going to be disappointed, but you realize that there's nothing that can fix this in this moment. Can it be fixed in the future? Possibly. Maybe a little time apart from this energy will bring something to light, because for me, it feels like there's so much love here between you guys. And it could be a situation of just knowing each other for so long, or spending so many lifetimes together. But this could be the one where this is the last lifetime that you learned that karmic lesson with each other. And it's time to move on. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. The Tower, Scorpio energy. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Again in the reverse. The Eight of Wands. The Five. And the Hierophant on the bottom. Taurus energy, the Well, the Magician, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. Don't be afraid of this change. Don't delay this conversation because you don't want to hurt them. Don't delay what's meant for you, because Spirit is saying, like, this is divinely guided. Okay, you wrote this in your soul's contract with this person. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. You'll have happiness and fulfillment and balance coming in. You just have to really believe it, especially with this bottom energy. It's freaking beautiful. It may not seem like it's coming in just yet, but it's all working out. You have a new beginning with, and you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles to the Hierophant. True commitment. So if this is a love situation, which I was getting more platonic, but like I said, take it how it resonates. When you let this go and you fill up your cup, because that's what I get when I see the Well in this deck. When you really work on what you're trying to manifest deep within you, what you're passionate about, it's all going to align. This situation does not align. It keeps you out of balance. It keeps you from pouring into yourself more. You have to keep working on what benefits you at this time. It feels like it's a hard situation. That's probably why complicated came out. But don't keep yourself stuck for this energy, because like I said, you might have known them for a long time, or you dealt with them for a long time, wherever it is. But don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. There's something here which you can't genuinely do what you love, or it holds you back and keeps you in a karmic cycle. Now is the time to heal this wound, this abandonment wound. If you could have a heavy mother wound, and maybe this person was like a mother figure in your life, because we still see the Empress in the reverse. But this is about you opening up to your passion and what drives you in this new era of your life. Like I said, it feels like an energy of you used to go out to party a lot, and now you're like, okay, I just want to stay home and read and watch Netflix and do my own thing, have brunch, go out every once in a while. You know, I don't really want to fill the bars. I don't want to keep going out drinking, which this energy is still there. You guys are just not seeing eye to eye right now. But you have something more committed and more secure coming in once you let this go. But do not delay this conversation. Let this happen naturally. Let it unfold naturally. I just feel like it's going to work out in the end. For some of you, I feel like this energy will come back around once they mature a little bit. Once they realize, like, maybe you were that good friend to them. for others of you, I just feel like the soul contract is done. You learned what you needed to learn with this energy. I'm getting into oracles, so if you're not into oracles, that's okay. I will see you in the next reading, okay? Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. Thank you. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Yeah. I feel like this was just an energy that was very attached to you for so long. Like, not just this lifetime, other lifetimes. I feel like I haven't read this oracle in so long. Okay, this one is 128. Those numbers could be significant to you in some way. December 8th could be important. Maybe even the month of November. The Hadarians are believed to be the beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have bounded, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for Starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you gave more than you received, or perhaps there's a certain vitality to it all and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. To assess if there are any place of inadequacy that you've used for relationships to soothe and cover up. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? Can you develop a deeper love for yourself? That's what I'm saying. For the lovers in the reverse there, you were not pouring into yourself the way that you should have been. It feels like you always poured into this other energy and they got so dependent on that with you. So when you started to grow, they couldn't see like the change in you. So they have made it been like collective, let's go do this, let's go out, let's go do this, and blah 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 blah. And you're like, well, I really want to go home and do this. And it could have been an era of you always wanting to do that, but because you cared about this energy so much that you did things when you didn't really want to because they're your best friend and you love them and all that good stuff, right? So I just feel like you're finally seeing that maybe this isn't the healthiest situation for you. Like I said, I don't feel like there's love lost. You could work on this friendship. There could be a heavy conversation that needs to be had. Like I said, they could say something that make you realize like, yeah, I hate that I have to let this go, but there's no growth here. Anything to that effect. It could just be a few months of separation here. I don't feel like love is lost in this reading. Usually I'm like, yeah, cut them off, da 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 da. But I feel like there's still hope. It's just a bit of a separation right now. That's what I feel. Advice for the collective. Believe in the impossible. Confidence is your key to success. Leo energy. It's time to release negativity. Scorpio energy. Expect powerful change. Work through your fears. More Scorpio energy. And the answers you need are coming. Gemini energy. Two of my favorite cards. A new start is coming. And we do have a new moon in Cancer, like I said earlier in the reading. This is a new deck. I know I'm always getting new oracles, but I love oracles. I feel like they really help balance out the reading. Advice. I think it's called Gateway. What's it called? Gateway of Light Activation is the name of this deck. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. Heart of Source. All oh my gosh, I can't speak. Encompassing love, I think I'm saying that right, unconditional acceptance, serenity. That is, like I was saying, I feel like your heart is a little bit more open right now. I feel like you are a giver, but there has to be a line drawn. Okay, Heart of Source is number 85, August 5th. Could be significant to you. I do get heavy like Leo in this energy, so you guys could be a Leo. Your birthday could be August 5th or around that date. I'm just going to read the like mini message because there's a lot of messages on here. Okay. You are connecting directly with the heart of Source, the creator of love, life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart and is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You are being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card lets you know that it is safe to do so. You are loved, loving, and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. That's what I'm saying. It feels like you have to walk away from this energy to really open yourself up. I feel like your heart chakra is wide open, more open than it's ever been. And this person's just isn't. And it could just be really triggering at this time. It really can be. Advice for the collective. We have variance, and then we have Soul's Journey on the bottom. Okay, and I just feel like, yeah, this is all a part of your journey. Okay, like, and not everything on our journey is going to be super solid. This card is about ego versus soul, and that's what it feels like this relationship is. It's not coming from a soul-led place. It's coming from an ego-led place with the Queen of Wands for me. Even though she was in the reverse, that's what I was getting. It was very ego. It was very surface level. You are ready for soul deepening situations, and I just feel like I don't hate to sound like a broken record. I just don't feel like this energy is there yet. You're ready for this soul-led life. You're ready to be led by your soul, where you will probably have been living in ego for so long. Okay, so I feel like once this energy sees how you're living your life, they're either going to come with you as saying like, I really need the collective, I want to do similar things as they're doing, I want to be in alignment, or they're going to just be like, I don't see how the collective is living that way, and possibly walk away. This is someone who's very much still in their ego, which you are not. You are mostly in balanced ego. You're very soul-led at this time. Advice for the collective. Advice. Our children, your love life is being affected by children. I'm telling you, there's something with the inner child here. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. You guys could have known each other since you were children. That's why it's so hard to let this go. Have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Worth waiting for. Divine timings that work in your love life, and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then we have the engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Didn't I say something about like a proposal and then someone saying no? This could also be an energy of, like I said, dating your best friend type situation, and it's not working out. You know how they say like your boyfriend is blocking you from your husband type, or don't let your boyfriend block you from your husband. It's given that too. Like some of you could have tried to date like a childhood friend and just realized like, oh, this isn't healthy, this isn't right. And I feel like that person low-key like that saying, don't let your boyfriend block you from finding your husband. I think after the situation, you're going to find the person that you're meant to be with. And I think that if you want to do the traditional thing, like traditional marriage, it's going to happen fast for you after you release this. Because there's a little mixture of things here. Like, this is childhood best friend. Some of you tried to date your childhood best friend. You guys known each other multiple lifetimes. It's like a lot of different things here, but the overall energy is the same. Something just didn't work out here. Someone is more soul-led and someone is more ego-led right now, and that's okay. You crossed paths, you did what you're supposed to do, and now it's time to move forward. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have King Tide. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. I cannot read today, but I can never read on here. I'll be struggling all the time, but it's okay. King Tide is number 96. An especially high tide that occurs several times a year when the moon is either new or full, and we're in a new moon right now, and is closest to the earth in its monthly orbit. The king tide swells the waters of the world. The king tide is a time of plenty and abundance. It's a time when everything seems to be at its fullest and most alive. This card delivers a message of receiving all that you've created, of opening yourself up to truly enjoying the bounty of where you are and while it's here. Like in summer, when the days are the longest and our energy seems to be the fullest, we're encouraged to embrace all of life with open arms, to receive wholly and fully while we can. Perhaps you've been working towards this moment for a very long time. This is your reminder to enjoy it while it's here, to welcome all that knocks on your door, to experience all that life has to offer you right now. This is the card of full blooming flowers in the seasons of the summer. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, lie on the soft grass and take in the view. Do what you love and what makes you come most alive. Relish everything about this moment. What you're longing for is ready for you to embrace it. Be ready to receive. What have you been working toward? How can you open yourself up to receiving it more fully now while it's here? Yeah. Like I said, I feel like you're just working on, even if it's just you figuring out what makes you happy at this moment. I feel like you guys are stepping into something more purposeful this life. Like I said, something more soul-led, and you could just be figuring that out now. Acceptance flew out just now. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Growth wanted to fall out, but it didn't. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. All of that is beautiful energy. And then pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I just feel like you're a broken abundance. I love that. But I feel like you are in this very peaceful place after this situation. I feel like there's a calm that comes over you where you can focus on the things that really bring you happiness, that really bring you peace. I feel like something is going to come in really fast for you after dealing with this soul lesson. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. So we have Between Worlds and Truth Be Told, number 14 and number 3 in the reverse. Okay, Between Worlds in the reverse. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Don't force. Just let things flow. Like I said in the beginning, just because you don't see it's happening doesn't mean it's not happening. This reading went kind of left from the download I got, I feel. But that's been happening lately, so I'm just flowing with it. And we have Truth Be Told in the reverse. Why are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in an area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be okay. Will be the key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. In the outcome, what I saw, something that is said as you fight for this to work is going to give you an aha moment. I feel like you're really going to change your view on this person, and it's disappointing to you in some way, shape, or form. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have choose a new direction, and we have no. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, Spirit is saying no. We have compromise. I'm hearing don't physically fight them. Don't let it get to that type of thing. Unlikely. Hope Spirit was saying that to that, what I heard. Improve and hope. We have take action and ask others for help. On the bottom, we have within the next few weeks. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all the messages today. Affirmation of advice. Thank you. I allow myself to receive. I envision my highest self and start showing up as her. And this is the energy I feel the most. I don't have the High Priestess out here, but allow yourself to really give into this energy. I feel like you guys are so high frequency right now, and it might feel like you're not, but you are. I feel like it's going to be easier for your manifestations to come in a little bit quicker in this energy that you're in. Like I said, there's going to be disappointment, but there's also going to be clarity. There's also going to be truth at this time. Okay. So just really, it's going to hurt, but at some point you will understand why everything has happened the way it had to happen. Okay. I hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of my readings. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.